Hi guys, Spirit Warrior 40k here, and we are now in the new year, new projects, and new subscribers. So we're going to get it on, and we're going to go through a few little things, stuff for the channel, what I've been painting over here. You gotta wait to see that, and yeah, let's get it on. So guys, first of all, I'm going to let you know I'm trying out a new tripod, so hopefully there won't be any shakiness. When we do Tactica, you never know, we might also be able to use the tripod with that. And yeah, with a pound from Poundland, that's all I can afford right now. That's all my wife will allow me to afford. So yeah, eventually I will get one with a bit of a clicker so that I don't have to keep reaching for the button like this. That's the only bit of wobbling hopefully you'll be able to see, or if the table decides to have an earthquake on it. So with that bit done, yeah, so as you saw in the previous video, number 13, this is 14, I showed you some of the new models I've got. I'm going to let you see where we've got up to that, and also I'm going to let you see my newly repainted Azuman. Really happy with him, guys. He, to me, just looks miles better. I think it just shows the progression I've made in the space of a year. I think I've been painting probably for this time 18 months now, but I'd say it's been a year since I really sort of decided to really get into my painting and sort of look at new techniques. Before it was basically base coat, wash, dry brush, done. So now it's been, obviously I'm using highlights, I'm using real fine highlights, washes. Haven't sussed out recess washes yet, so the towel is becoming a nightmare. But yeah, so I'm gonna let you have a look at him. Hope you like him. Obviously, if you haven't seen him before, go to it's our because it's our channel. Tactica number 2, I think it is. That's for Azuman, and you'll be able to see the difference in the paint. So this is him, guys. I'm going to bring him in a bit, see if I can. There we go. So as you can see, first of all, the tabars, much better, much more sort of detailed in that. With the recess wash, it took me about 3 times to do it, because I just wasn't happy. Yeah, see if I can get a bit closer on the zoom as well. No, is it going to work? There you go. Yeah, so obviously the gems you can see mostly up. I'm going to point to the ones on the helmet here. So is like using a bit of different grades of the green with the white for the gems, and same on all of the other ones. The gold sort of it's had a bit of a highlight of a bit of silver on there. Got that from the White Dwarf magazine. To the helmet as well. You can just about see the slightly orangey highlights on that. The plume on the helm I'm really pleased with. You can't really see it in the black, but there's quite a nice bit of dry brushing in there. And I don't know if you can see it better this side. No, yeah, there's some washes in there and some highlights as well. The sword you can see is slightly darker on the inner part, same on this side as well, hopefully. Just sort of, it's not the best really, but obviously a bit of washing on there. The cape, really nicely done. I was quite pleased with how the cape turned out with different shades of red. And then the main one, if I turn him this way, if I can get him zoom in, is the face. The face plate, really nice. I'm really pleased with it, guys. If you look at the previous one, you'll see the difference. It's just patchy. I mean, I even managed to get the mouth grill going in there, the eyes and the washes and the highlights on it. So yeah, so really pleased. Let's zoom out a little bit so you get to see it there from there. So yeah, I'm really pleased with the model, guys. I hope you like it. And I just think that shows the progression through the painting. I mean, I'm a bit phasey there. There we go. I don't paint every day. I probably manage to get 1 day a week, if that, sometimes because of childcare and work. Sometimes those sittings can be 5 hours if I've got the day off and my wife's at work and the kids at childcare, or it could be a case of an hour while the TV's on or something. So I think it just shows that just by doing a bit of painting, the progression you see is amazing. Like I said, I still don't see myself as the best painter by a far shot. I'd probably put myself at a very low intermediate level, but I'm really pleased with it, and I hope just seeing that, guys, inspires some of you to, if any of you are newer painters, just to get out there and try those new techniques. Don't get stuck in the dumps with old ways, with easy ways. Really try those bits. I mean, you'll see when we come to the Tau, it's a bit more bit more. No, technical is probably the wrong words because there's lots of panels. So I haven't even started the highlighting yet. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, don't get stuck with old techniques. Now and then just try something new. I know Mini Wargaming. No, it's not. Dr. Atom, I think it's called. I can't remember what the actual website's called. I'll try and find that out for you guys. He's doing a pro painting session at the moment where some professional painter with long hair, I think his name's Lars, is doing through techniques with people that watch. So that's really quite cool to watch as well. Yeah, and I think what pleased me the most was with Azuman, there is no guide on how to paint him. So a lot of my for example, my Aspect Warriors, I'll go onto the YouTube channel for Apathetic Fish, and I'll just follow it through. And you're kind of learning as you copy him, but at the end of the day, you are sort of copying it. But with him, same as with Uriel, it was a case of I need to take what I've learned and just go for it. And as I said, that's the second attempt. I know the first attempt was a few years ago when I was into it a little bit more. I'm just going to move this over a little bit. There we go. But yeah, I hope it inspires you guys to go out there and paint, because that's what it's one of the big aspects of this hobby. I know gaming is the main bit, but you got to paint your models. And personally, I hate taking unpainted models out on the table. I don't mind playing against them, but I hate taking them. When I get my army out, I want people to go, wow, that's painted really well, and gives a more thematic and dramatic battle scene when we're playing. So without further ado, I'm going to show you the Tau, and I'll just go through briefly what I've done with him. He's nowhere near finished, guys. It's going to take me another few weeks. So a bit of background. I think I mentioned it in week 13, update week 13. I'm doing a Farsight Enclave, and it's completely themed on the 8. So obviously I've got a Ghost Keel that's going to go in there. I've got some XV8 suits, XV88s. I can't remember. I'm not 100% on the Tau yet, guys. I'm sort of getting my knowledge with this. I think I'm taking 5 commanders. Hang on. Farsight, the Broadside, the Riptide, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 commanders. So this one here is Commander Arakon, and he was, like I said I definitely said this in last week because I remember saying this. Is kind of the guy that was in charge of the enclave while Farsight was out having a bit of a meditation breakdown. So we'll bring him up. So much bigger models. It's nice to paint with a big model. I have taken this. You'll see I've taken the sides off. Let's see if I can zoom this in. There we are. So hang on. There we go. So I've taken the sides off to paint because originally I did stick everything together, but it was just getting too much. So as you can see, we've got obviously black down here, the red feet, panels, the body. I'm going the wrong size, body, and then obviously you've got the grey panels here. The head's grey. Some of and the where the panels are is based on the Farsight Enclave Codex. I think it was a 6th edition one. So yeah, but its loadout is exactly how it's meant to be. So we've got the Fusion Blaster here. You've got the Cyclonic Iron Blaster or Iron Raker here, and then it should have the air bursting fragmentation gun on these backpack here. It was a bit finicky. I didn't realise how to to get this foot here pinned down, but in the end it just glued nicely. But I'm hoping to try and I've been looking on Pinterest on to try and get some ideas on how to model them. I think the next one I'm going to have him sort of kneeling down with like an arm out, kind of like this, fighting. Yeah, so what I did, painted all the. I didn't have any spray, so I just painted the whole model Chaos Abaddon black, and then after that we went through the panels and the back. I need a proper camera. My phone's rubbish. Yeah, so the panels in corn red, and then the grey was, oh, what was it? I think it was Administratum grey. Might have been, might not. Anyway, and then what I did, completely washed the thing in null oil. I know a lot of you are probably saying, why didn't I recess wash? Because I just don't feel comfortable recess washing yet. If I'm honest, I haven't had a go, but I'd rather do it on a smaller one of these first. And then what I'm doing at the moment is I'm just going back over with the corn red. I've done the feet, the panels here, and this bit here. And then I've got to do the body and the guns. And then we'll go over again in the grey, and then we'll just start highlighting really. Obviously you can't see these bits, but they're on they're upstairs. And then we'll just sort of go through the highlighting, and the little details generally will be, obviously the symbol here will be white, and on the chest here, the eyes, bit of blue. There's a few minor details, and then obviously some of the circuitry will be gold, and the guns will be a bit more detailed as well. So that's where I've got to with that, guys. Generally, the tower will be my focus over the next couple of months, just because I'd like to get out even a tiniest army to try and get some game time in with them. I will head down to Games Workshop in Merry Hill, and probably just I'll play my Eldar army, but I might just stick like the commander in just to familiarise myself with the units as I build and paint them. And to be fair, we're all Xenos here. You know, we're not Imperial scum. Although I do have an Imperial Dark Angels army, which just gets painted, like a little bit gets painted, then it just gets pushed to the side, and then a little bit more will get painted, then it gets pushed to the side. So, but to be fair, Dark Angels are kind of heretical, heretics. Yeah, so we're all Xenos here. Yeah. So yeah, that's where I'm up to with painting, guys. Yeah, what's just going on this week? Obviously, we've got the Chaos Codex is coming out soon. I haven't got a date. Let me check my freshly bought White Dwarf. Let's have a look here. Where are we? There is not there. I really don't know. Where are you coming out? Chaos Demon. There we go. Pre-order 6th. So pre-order is tomorrow. That'll be out in a week. Let's all hope for some Tau Codex next. Well, it's not all, because that's what I want. Some of you are Eldar fighters. Yeah, so hopefully we'll get some more Codex. No more Imperium. They have too much. They have more than enough with all their re-rolling ones to hit and re-rolling ones to wound, and then 2-up Invuln saves, and then Guilliman coming back from the dead on, yeah, not having it. I want Xenos. Yeah, since we got this out, quick talk about it. It's very Sigmar this month. I don't play Sigmar. I like the models. I like the idea of the game. I'm too engrossed in 40k. It's my jam. Plus, my name is Spirit Warrior 40k. It wouldn't be very good if we were talking about Sigmar and it was 40k. I might have to do another channel, but I don't have time, so it won't happen. But yeah, it's very Sigmar based. The battle report is Sigmar. The Telefor Warlords is Sigmar. There's a tiny bit about how to custom make some Tau buildings. There's a bit about some Tau here. The nice colour scheme is like a grey with a yellow scheme. I'm not going to show you too much in it because I actually don't know if I'm allowed to. I don't know if I'll get told off because I don't work for Games Workshop. I'm not sponsored by them. So am I allowed to show you the material? I don't know. If anyone can tell me that, then please comment below. But yeah, there's a bit on the Orcs, which is quite cool. Let's see if I can just show you this little bit. Yeah, so let's see a little bit about how to build some Tau bits and pieces. Yeah, very Sigmar based, so I always hate it when it's Sigmar based because it's not my thing. Yeah, so anyway, Chaos is coming out, so we've got the four branches of Chaos. You've got Khorne, Tzeentch, Nurgle, and Slaanesh. Slaanesh, I think, will be being released today, the preview of it. They're good. I don't play Chaos in any form, really. Like I said before, the only way I would probably play it is if with Thousand Suns, because I think the models are amazing. But yeah, they don't really appeal to me. Some lovely models, if I'm honest. The Death Guard, the new ones, obviously we've seen them. They look pretty cool. But yeah, and the thing is that the stratagems and the warlord traits, they're all the same at the moment. If I'm honest, it seems like the Imperial got all this new cool stuff, and then we've just got a carbon copy. You know, there could have been so much more thought put into it, but then again, there's only so much of the game dynamics, yeah, that you can change. You know, you reroll ones to hit. Okay, that's cool. It's not like you can reroll twos to hit. Oh, you could reroll twos, or you reroll hits, couldn't you? So it's just been done. I think I wish it was a bit more fluffy. You know, so you know, each faction or chapter or something, just having something that was more, even if it was like one or two stratagems that were just based on them. So, for example, the Dark Angels have got one where the enemy warlord has information about the Fallen, and so that works quite well. I don't think the Eldar really have much like that. If I'm honest, I tend to take the same 3 or 4 stratagems each game because they're what works for me. But yeah, I guess that would work with anyone. You know, you take what suits your style of play, or if you know what you're going to fight, you have sort of a game plan in your head. I never know what I'm going to fight, so I just take the same 4. Yeah, so I am looking forward to seeing maybe some Chaos. I've never really played against a Chaos Demon army. I've played against a few demons, but never really a full army. So that'd be quite cool to see. Yeah, obviously, to be fair, at the moment, I'm just hoping for a Tower one, which would be quite cool. You know, but yeah, I had a big need for more models this last week. You know, I got all those models for Christmas, and I'm a proper hobbyist. You know, if you're going to be a hobbyist, you don't buy the cheap crap. You buy, well, I don't know about you, like you probably need to save money. So do I. But I have this need to buy everything at the highest price because if it's expensive, it's the best. I know it's completely wrong, but I can't help it. So my wife's had to deal with me going, I want more and more models, even though I've got enough to paint that will last me months. You know, so I've been struggling with that a little bit this week. Model envy, I will call it. What are we on? 18 minutes. Okay, we're going to try and finish up soon. But yeah, my birthday's coming up in February, so it'll be really nice for a Tau Codex to come out. That'd be quite nice. And maybe get Commander Farsight, because once I've painted Arakon, I'm going to go down the route of probably the Riptide. No, I'm not, because I haven't got a Riptide. The Ghostkeel, because it just looks like an awesome model to paint. And I am enjoying it. It's quite easy to paint in the sense that you've got the panels. I'll show you again. If you look at the way that it's made, it's quite, you know, you just sort of paint a panel and you do the next one. And the same with, it's very square all over, so you kind of know where you're painting and whatnot. So that works for me. Makes my job a little bit easier. That's it. So, but anyway, I just want to give you an update on the competition that I'm running. If you don't know about it, go back to episode 13 to get the full details. At the end of the day, you get me. If a new person subscribes, get them. If you tell someone to subscribe, get them to write in the comment below that you sent them, and then you'll get a tick for sending someone. If you get 5 or more, you're in a chance to win the competition. I'm giving away the three bike unit models from the Dark Vengeance box set, because I don't need them in my army. I don't plan to paint them. I will pay postage and packaging and all that kind of stuff, guys, as long as you're within the UK. And if you're not, I'm sure we can sort something else. Yeah, so far there's 2 people in the running, so we're getting there. We have gone up to 39 subscribers, guys. We were sitting for a long time at 29, and I was just hoping to get to 30. Then we're at 39. I think I've lost a couple along the way. I was checking the data, we'll go or whatever, on the YouTube WhatsApp, no, the YouTube thing, and it said that there was a minus at one point, but yeah, so at the moment we're at 39, so we've gotten, it says it's a plus of 14, but that only has a plus of 10, so I don't know. Like I said, we've lost some along the way. So we've beat my expectation of 1, so it'd be really nice now if we can make that push to 50. And like I said, if someone joins, get them to tell me which of you recommended the place, and you get a little bit of you get a mark next to your name, a good mark, and then whoever wins will win the 3 models. So far in second place is IDIC Nick with 4, and in first place is Peninsula Painting Projects, who was sent by IDIC Beer, but he's now storming through with a total of 7. So he's winning. So if you want the chance to win those 3 models, guys, they are lovely models. They're already made up. I've primed them in black. Like I said, if you want to see them, go back to episode 13. But they're really easy to paint. Based on what I've seen, if you follow, I'm saying again a lot. I've got to stop it. If you go and look at, what's his name? The Warhammer Duncan. If you go watch him, he's got the painting guide. Just Google YouTube Dark Vengeance Warhammer models, and they'll come up, and they're really, I think there's like 10 cuts to paint them, excuse me. And like I said, I've already primed them black, so they're meant to be black anyway, so you're just doing the panels and the highlighting. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so Peninsula Painting Projects is at the win at the moment with 7. Yeah, please send out that I'm here, guys. If you're on Facebook and all that, please send me or just send a link on your channels to people to come and check us out. I am going to create a Facebook page. So I know I said that I don't do social media, which I don't. So what I'm going to do is I have a friend that I am from my church, who's a really good friend. He's on Facebook, so he's going to create a page for me. So then every week when I see him, I'll upload some videos or some pictures and whatnot, just to try and branch out. And then obviously you can share that with other people. I don't like social media, guys. I've had bad experience with it in the past. But because you're asking for it, and because I'd like us to grow to 50 subscribers, there's people out there with thousands. I'll be quite happy with 50. Yeah, it'd be really nice to get those up. And yeah, so I am going to bite the bullet and create this Facebook page. It will be on his Facebook, but I think, as far as I'm aware, I can just link the page to the YouTube channel and do something around that. That's where we're going to go with that. I also have a friend at work that does a lot of music and zooming in and out of pictures. So we might try and get a more dramatic startup sequence for the videos. Yeah, so that's it, guys. Like I said, I just wanted to sort of share the painting really, and share where the channel is hopefully going to go. It's been I only started it, I think 3 months, maybe October. Thanks to Nick at IDIC Beer, who sort of gave me that push, and I've had a lot of help through ideas from Liam at Moorhammer. Go and check them out, guys. It's amazing what he's doing over there. And yeah, he's on Patreon as well. But he's working really hard to try and get some really cool battle reports. He has got one out. Go check it out. It's really good. But yeah, Elmin again. So yeah, that's it, guys. Like I said, please subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and if you are a subscriber, please try and find some more people to subscribe. And like I said, it gets you in the competition, which will run to the end of January. And that is it. I will keep you posted on the Facebook page as and when. It's not going to be done this week. Like I said, I've got to see my mate, and he'll sort of monitor it and all that. So yeah, comment below on how you think the video's gone. If you're a new subscriber, comment, let me know who sent you, and just let me know how your painting's going this new year. You know, what you're starting with. Like I said, I'm starting with good old Arakon here. What are you starting? Let me know, and when the Facebook page get up, we can share some pictures and whatnot. And so yeah, I hope you're having a good new year, guys, and I will catch you next time. Ciao.